how AI works, what is AI, and there are multiple fundamentals when it comes to AI.
Kerana dia dapat mencungkil minat murid terhadap digital dalam komputer, iaitu satu kemahiran yang lain dari buku teks.
We call it Science on Wheels. It's an outreach program to all the schools. We train the STEM clubs, the teachers. In the short term, we prepare them for a competition.
As Malaysia steadily advanced towards becoming a hub of advanced technology and digitalization, the need for a skilled and tech-savvy workforce becomes increasingly crucial. Sarawak, often seized as a pioneer in this journey, took a significant leap when the Premier announced the digital agenda in 2017, laying the groundwork for the post-COVID-19 development strategy PCDS 2030. This ambitious plan aims to transform Sarawak into a thriving digital economy, but it brings forth a vital question: are we building the talent necessary to realize this vision? The challenges are multifaceted. While the digital agenda sets the stage for growth, the foundation, our education system, faces hurdles. Are our schools equipped to nurture the innovators of tomorrow? Is the passion for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics (STEM) being translated into effective learning? For our hero in this episode, the real issue lies not in a lack of enthusiasm, but in three key areas: the three I's: infrastructure, instruction, and incentives. Meet Kenneth of the learning curve.
If you go to certain schools, you realize that it's not a choice whether they want to study STEM or not. There is not enough. Some schools don't even have STEM labs, like science labs, biology lab. Some don't even have the right teacher to teach physics, chemistry. So all these fundamental problems need to be addressed first before we even talk about whether they like or they are interested in participating STEM subjects or not. So we go to the ground, we approach our stakeholders, and we realize that first we need to do is provide three things: the infrastructure. Second thing, instruction, train the teachers to make sure the teachers are familiar with, interested in as well to teach these subjects. And finally, we need to have enough incentives, not only for the teachers, but also for the students. Why want to learn STEM? You have a short-term incentive that you can join competition, exhibitions, and then you have a long-term incentive of a STEM career, right? So we provide all these three I's, and to better do it and to minimize the gap between all the different schools, different types of schools in Sarawak, between the private, the vernacular schools, and the sekolah kurang murid, all these things.
In today's world, artificial intelligence or AI is more than just a buzzword, it's the future. Parents eager to prepare their children for this rapidly changing landscape often push for early exposure to AI. However, in the rush to embrace the future, there's a risk of overlooking the basics, the fundamental building blocks that are essential for truly understanding and leveraging AI. The learning curve recognized this gap and understood that teaching AI to young minds requires a different approach.
So we talk about AI all the time right now, and parents are quite worried that their kids are going to grow up not being able to either adapt or to catch up with what AI is going, right? So when we talk about AI, everyone's asking, oh, ChatGPT, Google Bard, and all these things. But then what we really want to focus on, the fundamentals of AI, is teaching children how to learn how AI works, what is AI, and there are multiple fundamentals when it comes to AI. Because it's statistics, we have to train the model. So the learning curve this year has curated our co-curriculum in the second semester to teach them how does AI work as an input of a data model. For example, when we teach computer to kids, we always say that a computer is just like a human. They have input, they have output just like us. They have input from the ear, which is audio input. They have output from their mouth, audio output. AI is nothing other than just collecting all these different data from their input, and the output depends on the person to program it.
They begin with a simple yet powerful concept, the waveform. Students learn how these sound waves are captured, analyzed, and converted into data that AI can understand. This fundamental knowledge not only demystifies voice AI, but also sparks curiosity and excitement.
If you code, you can see you are recording the voice, identify once, and save the results. So you recognize a waveform and you compare the result. What is the result now? Again, same logic we teach the children. If you recognize it, which is there's a voice, if the result compared to this equals, so for example, the first one, if the result, whatever recorded, matches turn on the light, then you ask output, turn on the light. So this thing is listening all the time. You see all the light there? So if you say, hello robot,
how can I help?
and then right now it's my voice, right? Nothing is being recorded. So because he hasn't found the match yet. So now I say turn on the light,
Okay.
it turns on. So right now I can say whatever thing, I can speak BM, I can do whatever thing, he's not gonna care. Right? So you teach the kids right now because the input doesn't match, you see or not?
The learning curve goes beyond voice AI by teaching students about visual AI using a tool called the Husky Lens. This device acts like a digital eye, recognizing colors, patterns, QR codes, and simple objects. Students learn by programming the Husky Lens themselves. For instance, they teach it to recognize a ball by showing it multiple examples. This hands-on approach helps them understand that just like people, AI learns from what it sees. By using the Husky Lens, the learning curve makes visual AI easy and fun for young students, giving them a strong start in understanding how technology works. In an innovative effort to bridge the gap in STEM education, a concept known as the STEM community was born. It starts with one well-equipped school, the best in the area, that opens its doors to neighboring schools, often those with fewer resources and opportunities. These partnerships involve up to 10 or more schools coming together to form a supportive network. Through these collaborations, the schools within the STEM community organize regional events, bringing together teachers and students from across the vicinity. The result is a thriving ecosystem where knowledge and resources are shared, fostering a stronger and more unified approach to STEM education. As of now, the learning curve has successfully established nearly 12 STEM communities, encompassing up to 70 schools across Sarawak. This initiative is not just about education, it's about creating opportunities and nurturing the future of technology in the region.
So every year, we will have to visit all our STEM communities around Kuching, Padawan, Serai, and all over Sarawak. So right now is our first session. We call it Science on Wheels. It's an outreach program to all the schools, all the communities here. So this is our first community, Batu Kitang community, which is about 6 schools right now, you can see. So every year we come to these communities, we go find, the whole school take turns. So this year is SJKC Sungai Lubak. So we come here, we provide them with the STEM kits, we train the STEM clubs, the teachers, to prepare them. In the short term, we prepare them for a competition. We have 2 competitions going on every year. This one is Science by Sarawak Energy. This is our 6th session already, 6th year already. Every year there's a science fair. So we come here, we provide them with the necessary equipment, and also we train them the necessary skills to build a project. And then 2 months later, they will showcase their project. And this year will be at the spring.
As Kenneth teaches, the atmosphere in the room is electric with focus and curiosity. The students, eyes wide with interest, are fully engaged, absorbing every bit of knowledge he shares. Even the teachers are taking part, eager to apply these new concepts in their own classrooms. Kenneth knows that to keep this enthusiasm alive, it's crucial to give students something to look forward to, whether it's an exhibition where they can showcase their projects or a competition where they can test their skills. This approach not only deepens their understanding, but also ignites a passion for learning, making each session an exciting step towards something bigger.
So usually when it comes to project, right, the projects are very, how to say, it's by the book. So usually they do a project like, let's say a cliche, take a bean, grow into a bean sprout and write this. The students don't like this. Students like a real application. So right now, if you can see, last year they make a actual working farm. So last year, Science by Star Energy, primary school student, they make a compost bin. They take the soil to grow a food and then they cook the food. So we give them latest equipment. They actually make a Thermomix with a game device that teach them how to cook. Everything is IoT. So they want to see actual robots, see actual project. This year, they are making a boat.
Belajar pasal micro pengawal dan cara kita orang nak buat boat. Cara kita nak menyuruh kita send a code kepada yang lain, macam seperti radio, and cara kita nak kawal dia.
Today we are basically making a hovercraft, which is like a boat thing. So we're currently coding on how it's supposed to move, like left, right, forward, and then stop. Those are the controls. But we are going to make to go left and right first.
For teachers, these sessions are more than just a learning opportunity. They are a chance to expand their own teaching repertoire. By understanding how to incorporate AI and STEM principles into their classrooms, they can inspire their students in new and exciting ways. The practical skills and insights they gain here empower them to make technology more accessible and relatable to their students, ultimately enhancing the overall quality of education.
Pada pendapat saya sangat sokong program ni kerana dia dapat mencungkil minat murid terhadap digital dalam komputer, iaitu satu kemahiran yang lain dari buku teks. Dia menggalakkan murid dapat belajar dari luar bilik darjah. Itulah saya sangat sokong. Satu lagi, program ni akan mengarah murid menjalani kehidupan mereka yang lebih mencabar terhadap dunia yang sekarang, terutamanya kepentingan digital masa sekarang. Saya berharap program ini dapat diteruskan dan sekolah saya dapat selalu mengikuti program ini.
Kenneth's vision extends beyond teaching STEM to students. He is also passionate about nurturing the next generations of trainers. Recognizing that the impact of STEM education can be multiplied through effective mentorship, Kenneth identifies potential young talents and equips them with the skills to become trainers themselves. By doing so, he's not just spreading knowledge, he's creating a ripple effect. These young trainers, once equipped with both the technical expertise and the confidence to teach, can return to their communities and inspire others. This approach ensures that the knowledge doesn't stop with one group, but continues to grow and evolve, fostering a self-sustaining cycle of education and innovation across Sarawak.
Banyak benda yang kami belajar dengan Kenneth lah. So kami pasal beruntung sebab attention dia Kenneth. Okay. First kali adalah memang belajar web design. So macam ni memang digitalize sekolah ya, buat web untuk sekolah ya. Ya, first task yang kami orang design untuk memang lah. Next is memang also ada juga tolong Ken untuk ajar workshop. Okay, nya beri sedikit ilmu lah macam ni memang nak dapat attention student, macam ni nak untuk beri sidaya faham dengan cepat apa semua.
The learning curve has always been driven by a passion to improve the education system. They believe that a truly effective education goes beyond just imparting knowledge. It must also address the challenges that hinder both students and teachers. One of the issues they've identified is the burden of heavy school bags, which weigh down students both physically and mentally. These daily loads are more than just a strain. They symbolize the outdated methods that can stifle a child's enthusiasm for learning. On the other side, teachers are increasingly bogged down by administrative paperwork, which detracts from their primary role as educators. With so much time consumed by these tasks, their ability to focus on teaching and engaging with students is compromised.
So in many of our communities, connectivity is a problem. Not only connectivity is a problem, the students are also burdened with heavy school bags, and the teachers are burdened with a lot of administrative work. And as cost of education is going higher and higher, textbooks are no longer something that we should be stuck with. So what we're doing right now is to digitalize the school, and by digitalizing the school, the textbooks can be digitalized, and also our teachers' administrative work can also be digitalized, thus saving time for the teachers and also reducing the burden of school bags for the students.
The learning curve is transforming classrooms with smart infrastructure upgrades. By installing affordable consumer-grade routers in each classroom, they've turned entire schools into connected local area networks. In smaller schools, this means Wi-Fi access throughout the campus. These routers also host storage for educational content and digital textbooks, ensuring that students have instant access to updated materials. To complement this, students are equipped with specially designed tablets that are both durable and practical. These tablets display all necessary textbooks, and updates from publishers or the ministry can be done online. Unlike many modern tablets, these are equipped with essential tools like SD card slots and HDMI ports, making them perfectly suited for the educational environment.
So usually when it comes to learning right now, most of our education system is still about memorization and rote learning. What we're going to do right now is, through gamification, we can allow students to participate in their classroom in a more interactive way. When they log on, if the GPS is the same, and also if the username matches, the attendance is taken automatically and recorded automatically. And then for other things such as taking exam and recording their educational progress is also being done digitally. One example is when they're finished studying, usually they have exams and tests. Here we do not have that. We turn every chapter into a simple game for them to play. So they will play a Pokemon-like game, and then if they pass the game, they beat the boss, which means they pass the quiz as well. So this is the reason why we're going to collect more metadata. So using digitalization, we can capture how long they spend on each question, how they answer it, or are they just main tembak. So all this data is very important.
Through the data collected from gamification, the learning curve employs a reiterative teaching approach, allowing them to define and adapt lessons based on students' progress and engagement. Moving forward, Kenneth envisions a future where STEM clubs evolve into strong, well-organized communities. He hopes to see these clubs become more than just after-school activities, but rather dynamic hubs where students, teachers, and even parents collaborate and innovate together.
Personally, I would like to see STEM club or science club that becoming just like Persatuan Bulan Sabit Merah, Scouts. If you ask any students, oh, I joined Bulan Sabit Merah, there's no trainer there, right? Bulan Sabit Merah never sent any trainer to teach. Pengakap also, no trainer there, but then they know how to self-organize. Every month they meet and then they organize jamboree, not only national, international also. So why can't STEM club be like that? Most of the STEM club, cikgu 4 murid in one classroom meet every month. Tu je, they never rise above it, they never turn it into a community. So if you get schools to form their community project, which is what we're doing right now, all our communities start to have their own regional science fair. So this is where ideas are being shared. They also teach us back how to be better. And I want to see that going forward lah.
As we conclude this final episode of Borneo Tech Heroes, we've journeyed through the inspiring story of Kenneth and the learning curve. witnessing how one person's passion for education can ignite change across an entire region. Kenneth's work is not just about teaching STEM, it's about building communities, nurturing future leaders, and laying the foundation for a brighter, more innovative future in Sarawak. As we close this chapter, let's carry forward the spirit of innovation and continue to celebrate the unsung heroes who are shaping the future of technology in Borneo and beyond. Thank you for watching.